The Louis Vuitton jewelry. You try to send me a little ass chain because you had on a big ass shit. A little ass chain. Give me 5,000. Damn, I'm sitting in the back of the car looking like a pile of donut without no milk. 5,000? Got me off and you sitting like 10 chains on. Louis Vuitton jewelry.
Let me test the mic type shit. Make sure that bitch is working good. Dre go crazy on IG type shit, man. Like,
what's up with it?
You come up San Jose type shit.
Yeah.
And like, how was it like really like growing up in San Jose? You know what I mean?
Growing up out there, that bitch shit was cool. Grew up shit. Run the streets. I was playing sport, but then, you know, I hopped in the streets and then went to jail juvie one time, came home, started acting a fool, then started getting money, then was out for like 4 years.
Yeah, went to the pen.
Being in the streets, I ain't gonna lie, it's only really two things that's gonna happen. You either end up dead, or you gonna end up behind them prison cells for life.
For playing.
There's only two things gonna happen.
Like, what would your advice be to somebody, you know what I mean, that
wanna be in the streets, trying to be in the streets? For real, you ain't gotta be in the streets. The main thing that you should be doing is, if you know, under 18, for sure you should be going to school, you know, shit like that, because at the end of the day, there's nothing in the streets but going to jail. All that gangbanging shit, I mean, growing up in it, I mean, I understand that shit, but at the end of the day, like, get some money. That's all it's about, getting some money. It's too much money out here for anybody to not be getting some money. Coming home to nothing, to having a daughter, to, you feel me, to all type of, you know, like, it's just, you know, gotta get back to it. You knowing and understanding are two different things. You can know, for instance, how to ride a bike, but understanding how to ride a bike, that means you know how to hop on that thing and you know how to get on and start and get going. Just knowing, that means you just know about it. That's two different things. So a lot of people just know about a lot of things instead of understanding the things. So that's the big thing. A lot of people need to start making sure they understanding things instead of just, oh, I know this.
You don't know anything.
Common sense, like, that's a big thing in life. Common sense. If you use common sense, like, that's pretty much a key. It's one of the keys that you can be successful, but you have to use it at all times.
Hell yeah, man. Like, everything realistically is a tool, you know what I mean? There's a lot to get done in even 24 hours, you know what I mean? Like, but people be wasting that time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. And that's another thing too. We got the same 24 hours. It's too much money on the line out here. There's multiple jobs out here. You ain't gotta, go sell some drugs, go pimp on the grill. You ain't gotta do none of that shit. Instagram got people thinking, oh, you gotta do this just to, like, it'd be a lot of people on there anyway. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of people that's doing right and doing good. But it's a whole bunch of people that just, oh, I got this, I got that.
Right.
And then you see them in person.
Difference to you before you got locked up to, like, when you come out, you know what I mean? Like, what's the difference about life to you, you know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, inside in the prison, I mean, that shit watered down, like, completely now. But inside, when I went in before it started being like how it is now, technology is a motherfucker. So it's just like, mind you, that's pretty much what's taking over the world now, like technology at the end of the day, because like the phones in there, okay, it was cool, like somebody had like, you know, had an iPhone 10, like, you know, hop on that motherfucker, fuck around with it, you feel me, do shit like that, but it's just like, I don't know how to work this motherfucker. My phone right now, I got the 15, I still don't know how to work it, and I don't care how to work it, as long as locations and all that type of shit off, you feel me, and I can't get tracked and shit like that. Then you feel me, and I'm able to call, pick my shit up, and send messages. I don't give a fuck about nothing else because I ain't got time to be. That's a headache. That's draining too much energy to figure out what for a phone. If your mind's just stuck on this, for instance, just like right now, the average individual, right, youngster, I'm gonna say, give him 20,000 right now. He gonna go on the shop. He gonna go on the shopping spree, and he gonna try to go get fly for a woman.
So open the bank account.
It's people in there that'll do anything to come out here just to get to move around again, just action that free life, at life again. But you feel me? It's just, if you don't know what's going on up in there, or you know, which you don't need to know, as long as you don't go up in there.
Right.
But that's not the place anybody would want to go though.
Somebody that did some time that came out and, you know what I mean, you just figuring life out, you know, for what it is or for what you gonna make it. While you was locked up, what would you say was like your biggest accomplishment while being locked up? You know what I mean? Like, what do you feel like, you know, you did for yourself? You know what I mean? Like when you was locked up type shit.
Me going to jail, I mean, I didn't believe I needed that much motherfucking time, but I did believe me going to jail, it was whatever reason, God sent me to jail because everything happened for a reason. But while I was in jail, when I was out, I was sipping big syrup. I was just being high, playing, you feel me, playing on my life, you feel me, doing all type of dumb, crazy shit. So I went to jail, and what I was working on was myself because I left my daughter when she was 2.
Yeah.
And you feel me? So when I left, I made sure that I had to make sure I better myself, you feel me, as a person, work on patience, something. I pretty much work on things that I never would have even thought about working on because the only thing you got in there is time. So that's why instead of wasting any time, my time is gone. So that's my time wasted enough away from my baby. So on that note, I'm about to better myself. So when I come home, I had a plan, and I'm still on my plan. It's not even completed yet, but I'm on the road to that motherfucker. And it's just like, make sure my daughters don't have to go through what I went through because it's bad out here.
When you was in there and shit, like that was just on your mind heavy, you know what I mean? Like, man, I need to make this shit better for my family type shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's all I was thinking about, my kids. And then, you know, of course, my health, because, mind you, health is wealth. Like, if you're not healthy or anything, you're not able to move. You're not able to do anything. Whether it's work a job, move around, whatever you call it, you name it. But you have to be healthy. Whether you work out, exercising, you have to do something.
Now, would you mention that because, like, you know, say you mentioned sipping syrup so much, this and that, and then you get locked up and you realize the effects it really does got on your body type shit. If you doing it so much, then you go to jail, you don't got it, you type shit, you know what I mean?
I mean, yep, you could actually say that because it wasn't, I mean, you know, people was making fake, you feel me? But it ain't like I wasn't fucking around. But it's just like, mind you, out here, so I'm high. You can't tell me nothing, I'm high. I could be looking like the dumbest person in the world. You can't say, oh yeah, Dre. I don't care what you talking about. You feel me? And then, mind you, me looking at other people on something similar to that, what I was doing, I'm like, damn, like, that's what I was looking like, you feel me, that's embarrassing. Me getting older, like, I got kids, so it's like, you feel me, so it's not like all that hee ha ha childish shit is over with, you feel me, like, I ain't got time for that no much.
Yeah, you be digesting shit differently now because you just got different understanding on, like, you know what I mean, and you mentioned, you know what I mean, like, just obtaining the patience, you know what I mean, because that's all you got, you know what I mean, is time to sit there, think, you know what I mean, under those circumstances, you know what I mean? So, you know, how was it, you know, first day out, you know what I mean? You see the fam, you know what I mean? Like, what was that feeling like, bro?
That first day feeling, that was, I tried to surprise my mama. I told her, can she barbecue from my brothers and sisters? So I bought all the food and stuff like that. So then she so pretty much my mom's smart, so she just pretty much, she knew I was coming home, so she had her brother over there and shit like that, went over there. Everybody was happy, you know, crying and shit, and then, you know, that everybody seen me, and then it was a happy time, and, you know, now it's still going on, the happy time.
One thing I noticed, bro, you know, you was locked up, you know what I mean, 10 years, you know what I mean, and you come out and it's like you just stunting, my boy, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't making shit look good. It's hard, you feel me? I got 2 kids, you feel me? I got my oldest daughter, she with me, and then my youngest with her mom, but, you know, I be seeing her time to time, but.
Shit, so you mentioned, bro, like being from San Jose, hey, man, motherfuckers got different flavor, different places, you know what I mean? Like, what's some shit that you proud about?
It's a lot of money out there.
Yeah, man. He said, I need the money.
It's a lot of money out there. Yeah, I mean, especially out there, I ain't gonna lie, shit expensive for real. You got one job, like, unless you making a $6.50 to, you know, 40 something like that an hour, and you got like something nice, but you ain't got no help like me, you feel me? Like, I pay my own bills, you feel me, all this shit, so like, but mind you, that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't need no pat on the back for that. But it's just like for an individual coming home with nothing,
It's a big
to
step.
being able to be doing that type of shit, you feel me? It's just like, it's a blessing, you feel me? Like, I thank God every day for the position that I'm in and for the things that I'm able to do.
I just seen on your story, man, you just came back from Costa Rica and all that, man.
Oh yeah, man, it's beautiful out there. I recommend any and everybody to go up out there, because y'all have a ball out here. You know what you're doing with that money and that Google in your phone, because I'm trying to tell you that.
They gonna finesse you.
So I gave him $250. I was supposed to give him $150. He like, oh yeah, that's good. I went on my phone. I looked at him.
Grabbed all the money and then I gave him $150.
Yeah, that's just because, you know, they know you're not from there, so that's how they be finessing, you feel me?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, everybody got the same 24. There's multiple jobs out here. Anybody could work. You don't have to go do bad, go sell no drugs. You don't have to go sell no, you know, coochie. I mean, if that's whatever y'all own, then I mean, that's whatever you own. But I'm just saying, you don't have to do no shit like that. Like, there's multiple jobs, you feel me? So, and it's just like, just because you making $200 a day and somebody making $1,000 a day, they don't make you less person than them just because they making more than you and they doing something different than you. But at the end of the day, that's what Instagram is making people think like that, because at the end of the day, I got a job. I got multiple jobs.
Right.
You feel me? I don't even really get no sleep. It's too much going on. But at the end of the day, when I get rich, then I'm gonna get some sleep, because at the end of the day, what else is there to do but work? Nothing else.
I feel like it's important to surround yourself around people that kind of have the same objective and goals.
I mean, you know, just being an individual and you have a family, you got a little bit of everybody. But like your partners and shit on the streets and shit like that, even like the family, I feel like, you know, growing up, shit like that, you know, if you young and shit, like, I mean, I understand that's one thing, like, you know, we having fun, we're growing up. But if you older and stuff like that, and if you're claiming that you know what's going on, like, you know, and it's like what's going on the street, stuff like that, I believe whoever you hang yourself around, that's pretty much who you're gonna become. Like energy and vibes, that's for real, because it's like let's just say me, if I'm mad or something all day, my energy can rub off on somebody else just because of how I'm acting. Yeah. That's why if I'm ever going through something like that, nobody will never know. Why? Because I stay with a smile on my face.
Yeah, definitely.
So, you feel me? But that's the main thing right there though. But me, I don't surround myself around nobody that's pretty much either not doing better than me or that I'm trying to help out or I see some type of potential in. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, I don't mind helping somebody that want to be helped, but at the end of the day, if I want more than you, if I want more for you than what you want for yourself, then I gotta get away from you. Because at the end of the day, I'm wasting time. And also when I feel like I'm a radio, I'm done talking. And I really don't even like talking for real.
So like, you know, you came out here to party and shit, like, man, how was that turn up last night, man? I see you halfway dead right now, man. You barely here, you know what I mean?
Man.
How was that,
shit
man?
It was cool. You know, if I was chilling, you know, same shit.
It was turned.
Just in another city, fucking around. But shit, you know, had to come pull up on my boy real quick.
Hell yeah, man, it's love, bro. Shit, man, you know, you coming up just like San Jose in the streets and stuff like that, you know, you just kind of like stuck to being a real street type dude, you know, like you never delve into like, oh, I want to be a rapper, or you know what I mean, like I'm trying to be this or that. Like you always kind of just been you type shit.
Man, yeah, I just been doing me. I mean, I was playing around, like made a couple songs, but I really wasn't doing really too much. And then, you know, one time went to juvenile, came home, was out, you know, messing around, acting a fool. And then I ended up going back. Now I'm back again, and I'm here to stay now.
Hell yeah, so you feel like this last time you did that big little stretch right there, you know what I mean, it really like made you be like, man, like, it's more about the money than ever. Because when you was locked up, like, was you getting money in there, you know what I mean, like, or was it like you just having people put money on the books type shit?
I mean, in there, I ain't gonna lie, like my first couple of years, it was bad. Like it wasn't easy or nothing. And then when I first hit the main line, like my grandma died, so you know it was just bad. Then they was on the yard moving me. Then towards like the end of my term, I ran into the man, and then I was the man. It was going down.
You mentioned, you know, you being locked up and, like, you know, losing your grandma and stuff like that. You already going through your own shit, you know, thinking every day. Like, that just adds it on to it, man. Like, so, how is that, man? For the people that don't really know.
My great-grandma, to be exact. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even believe it. Like, my mom told me, I told my mom, I said, I ain't never in my life told her this, and that was the only time I told her this. She said, honey, you know grandma gone.
I said, you lying.
She like, no, I'm for real. I said, Mom, how my baby doing? You lying, but how my baby doing? And then I just started a whole nother conversation, because I'm like, for real? Then I'm like, for real? Then she like, yeah. I'm like, I don't believe it. My grandma not here.
Man, that's some shit right there, man. Like,
hello? Yeah, I'm gonna call you right back when I finish this interview. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, he ready. I'm gonna get the address for you right now. I'm gonna text it and get it for you. All right.
Man, so like, you know what I mean? Like, we be right here doing this interview, bro, and your phone ring probably like 6-7 times, man. Like, man, what's up, man? Like, you just be a busy motherfucker, huh?
Yeah, you already know.
Too much traffic at the window, somebody go tell on me. Phone bobbing, I ain't even out here.
So, like, What are some like business adventures that you've been getting into? You know what I mean?
Now I'm actually in school right now for barbering. So I cut hair. So that's where the money at for real. I ain't making as much as I'm gonna be making, but it's for sure making a couple of little dollars, but for sure though, barbering money.
You mentioned like having like multiple incomes, you know what I mean? Not just like, I assume you just don't make money from barbering type shit, you know?
You got to, especially staying out here in like, you know, where we at out here in California, because it's way too expensive. You know, we pretty much just staying here for the weather. We paying for the weather pretty much.
Area codes and shit.
So next thing on the list, shit, I'm about to take my baby to my daughter. We about to fly out to Dallas and go cut up with my daughter.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. Little vacation type shit.
Yeah, with my baby, and then after that, you gonna catch me in New York.
You plan on like being one of them barbers that like you just be like doing them expensive
barbershop and everything, because that's really where the money at. I'd rather be cutting all day and not worry about nothing, because you stand, and for the main thing, number one, I'm out of trouble, and number two, the money going up, and number three, the family gonna continue to have fun.
I'm like a spaceship, nigga. We looking like the Star Trek, nigga. These niggas are still on ground. They ain't never seen a 26. Nigga, what? But we still on 14s? Nigga, we got 6s, nigga. We talking down, nigga. We in the elevator, nigga. But nigga, ain't these niggas gonna do it.